purpose of this video is to show our homeowners how to flush out their tankless hot water heater. This is something they'll want to do about once a year. Our plumbers generally charge $350 to $450 to complete this one time for our customers, whereas they can purchase a kit that consists of these things below right here. You've got your water pump, a couple hoses, a bucket here, and then the flow aid cleaner. The flow aid cleaner is the only thing that you'll have to completely replenish whenever you do this year to year. Just a heads up, you will get a little wet as some of the steps do involve a lot of high water pressure. When flushing out your tankless hot water heater, the first thing that you want to do to prepare is get yourself a bucket right here with about a gallon of water in it. You want to pour about a quart of this Whitlam flow aid cleaner here. If you order the hot water heater flush out kit, it's going to come with a pump, 2 hoses, and then a quart of this cleaner, which you can get more of. As far as the hot water heater goes, the first thing you're going to want to do is unplug power up here. So just take your power cord out. You're going to want to then take these 2 valves right here and cut those off. Turning them to perpendicular is going to cut off the flow of water to your tankless hot water heater. You can then remove these caps right here, because that's where the 2 hoses are going to be hooked up to. So for the first hose, you've got it hooked up to your water pump right here. That comes as part of the flush out kit. Tie one hose tightly onto that, and the other end onto your cold water side right here. After you've got both ends hooked up between the pump and the cold water side, you want to go ahead and take this second hose right here, hook it up to the hot water side, and then take the other end and drop it into this bucket right here. That'll provide some circulation from the bucket with the cleaner in it all the way throughout. You'll want to make sure you drop it in there so it will provide some strong water pressure once you kick it on. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and flip these 2 valves on the top right here. Right now they're perpendicular to the flow of the pipe, so we go ahead and flip those both forward. Once those are both forward, you've got at least a gallon of water in the bucket. You've got a quart of your Wilton Flow Aid cleaner. After you've done all of that, you can come up here and plug in the pump where the hot water heater was plugged in right here. The pump is going to start pulling that cleaner from the bucket right here. It's going to take it through your hot water heater and then output it right here into the bucket, right back in here as well. So what you're going to want to do is let that go for about 45 to 60 minutes. After letting the hot water heater flush for 45 to 60 minutes, disconnect the power and come over here to the cold water valve on the top, and you're going to go ahead and flip that one back off. Go ahead and unplug the hose from the cold water side. And then go ahead and put your cap back on right here. And once you put the cap back on, you're ready to just flush out your tankless hot water heater for about 5 minutes. That's going to get all those chemicals out and allow your tankless hot water heater to fill back up cleanly whenever you plug the power back in. With your bucket right here, it's going to have a lot of that cleaner in it. If you're going to use another bucket, make sure you dump the cleaner out and then periodically empty it while you're flushing it out for 5 minutes. If you're able to, what you can do is just take that secondary hose that's still plugged into your hot water side. Just take that and drop it into the drainage bin right below your tankless hot water heater. Once you've done that, you'll go ahead and flip this cold water valve on the bottom back on right here. That's going to kick on the main water supply to your tankless hot water heater. Once you do that, it's going to flush out your tankless hot water heater. You'll want to do this for about 5 minutes, and then your tankless hot water heater should be free of chemicals. Once you flip the cold water valve and allow your tankless hot water heater to flush out for at least 5 minutes, you'll then want to go ahead and cut off that cold water valve again. So now at this point, We've allowed the water pump to circulate those cleaning chemicals through your tankless hot water heater for 45 to 60 minutes. Then you disconnected your pump, and you've left the secondary hose right here, drop it into your drainage bin, and then flip this cold water valve right here. Let it flush out for about 5 minutes. That's going to rid it of all those cleaning chemicals before your tankless hot water heater fills back up. Once you've done that, go ahead and cut both of these on top to the side. So make the hot water the same side as the cold before you disconnect this hose, otherwise water is going to come flowing out this end. So now you've disconnected both hoses. Put both your caps back on. Once both caps are back on, you're able to go ahead and cut back the water supply for the hot water heater on these two valves on the bottom. Once you've done that, you're ready to plug the power back in, and your tankless hot water heater is going to fill back up on its own.